Hey, welcome back to Vintage on Vintage. I'm Steve. Today we are doing another SGC preview and reveal. This one I'm really excited about. I'm turning in 11 cards. They're all 1969 tops. One of my favorite sets. The very first set I ever remember opening packs as a kid. I remember going to the liquor store. It was Lee's Liquor in Alhambra, California as a young kid, 8-year-old, and buying baseball cards there. So always, that set always has a special place in my heart. I'm excited to get this submission in and back. So let's flip this camera around and you can check out the cards I'm turning in. The first card I'm going to turn in is this beautiful 1969 Don Drysdale. It's his last playing days card. I think all these cards, are probably in the 5 to 7 range. Depending on the card. This one is really well centered. I think it's, got a little bit of an issue in one corner here. I'm thinking a 5 for Mr. Drysdale. I'm really excited to get that turned in. Let's look at the back too while we're here. So a 5 for Mr. Drysdale. Next up is Willie McCovey, the 1969 McCovey. This is another really nice card. I think it's in great condition. I'm thinking a 5 to a 6 for Mr. McCovey. Somewhere in the 5 to 6 range, I think, for this card. Tony Perez. This is a really cool card. Tony Perez has some great cards. He's got quite a few great cards. And this one is one of them. This one's in really good shape. I think the back looks pretty sharp. I'm going to go with a 6 for Mr. Perez. Pretty excited to have that one turned in. Staying with the Tonys, how about Tony Oliva? This is another really, really nice card. I picked this one up at a card show, the Chicago card show that I was at. I was walking with Mitchell, White Sox fan, baseball card collector, and I picked this one up on the cheap, really cheap. And I think it's a beautiful card. I'm going to stay with the 6s for Mr. Oliva. So going with a 6 for Tony Oliva. This is a Frank Robinson card. I'm not sure if this is a childhood card or not. No, it's not. Actually, it's not. I know it's not. I picked it up, but I picked it up a long time ago. I've had this for quite a while. This is a cool card of Mr. Robinson. Once again, I think these are all in the 5 to 6 range. I'm going to go with a 5 for this card. 5 for Frank Robinson. Willie McCovey All-Star. I love the All-Star cards from this this set. They are just really cool. I just love the color schemes on the All-Star cards. Some great pictures. This is a nice card of Mr. McCovey. There's a back. It's a puzzle piece. I believe it's Carl Yastrzemski. I'm going to go, I have a Gibson that looks just like this that came in at a 4, which is pretty shocking. So I will go with a 5 for Mr. McCovey and his All-Star. How about a Teddy Ballgame? Look at that. Look at Ted. He looks so pissed off in that picture. He is 71. He's got that big smile, but in his 69, he does not look happy. But this is a really cool picture of Teddy Ballgame. Anytime you can get a Ted Williams, whether he was a player or a manager, I think you should grab it. Big fan of this card. I am going to go with a 5, maybe a 6. We'll go 5-5 because I think it's between a 5 and a 6. How about this beauty? Ernie Banks. Always love this card. Look at the smile. Ernie Banks he's like, thank you, God, for making me a ball player. This is the greatest job in the world. Love this card. Love that Cubs logo on his sleeve. This is a nice card, really nice card. The centering's a little off on it. I think, I think once again, I think it's between a 5 and a 6. Because of the centering, I'm gonna go with a 5. A couple of these cards, 2 of these cards I picked up from Dylan on one of his Whatnot sales, and I'm pretty excited about them. Here's the first one, and it's this beautiful, beautiful Don Sutton card. Look at that card. Look at the centering on that card. I know to Dylan, it's a little off center. To me, it's rock solid, and the back is really sharp. So the cool thing is Dylan gives him his grades. Now, some of them he graded a while back, but he graded this an 8 with a stain. I'm not sure if that's what he thinks is the stain. Yeah, Dylan, you could tell me in the comments. That would be great. But I thought that was part of his uniform. So I'm going to guess a 7 on this card. I just think it's gorgeous. Gorgeous guard of Don Sutton. And the other one that I picked up from Dylan is just a classic card. It is the 69 Ferguson Jenkins, and this card is just beautiful. And as you can see, Dylan thought it would grade a 7. I think it's got a shot at a 7 myself. I think it's a beautiful card. I love the Fergie. I love Fergie's 69, 70, and 71 cards, especially 69 and 70. They're 2 of his best. So I'm thinking a 7 there, Dylan. I think I'm with you on that one. And then the last card I'm turning in, this is one I picked up not too long ago. It's a great looking Jim Palmer card. And this one, like the others, are really well centered. I think it's going to be between a 6 and a 7. I would love to see Mr. Palmer come in at a 7. So that's it. I'm so excited. I can't wait to get these back. The next time you hear my voice, we'll be sharing the grades, so hold tight. Take care. Okay, so it's the morning after I shot the intro video, and I realized that I had not put in one of my 1969 cards. It wasn't there. So I went back looked in my to be graded box, and sure enough, hiding in the back was this beautiful 1969 Johnny Bench Sporting News All-Star card. And just like the McCovey, I love this card. Look how young Mr. Bench looks in this card. I mean, anyway, this is a beautiful, beautiful card. Other than the centering, the corners in the picture are fantastic. Centering's a little off. I think it's between a 5 and a 6. Even with the centering, I would love to see this come back a 6. But, I couldn't turn all the other ones in and leave this one out. Nobody gets left behind, especially Johnny Bench. So I'm going to add this to the submission, and now let's take a look at how the cards turned out. The 69s are back. I'm totally stoked. This is the first set I ever opened as a kid. Yes, I'm that old. The other thing that's really cool is I've been thinking about potentially doing the Hall of Fame run, the All-Star and the base card, not the leaders cards. And I think there's probably like 30 to 34. And I think with these 12, I'll probably have 18 or 19 of them. So I may go chase that run. All right, so let's just jump into it. The first one, if you remember, is the beautiful Don Drysdale. I thought I was going to get a 5 on this. Let's see what they said. Okay, 5.5. 5.5's good. I'm okay with that. That's beautiful. And this, I keep saying this on a lot of videos, but this gets me that much closer to completing the Drysdale run. Next up, Willie McCovey. I thought this card, I was hoping for a 6. I think it's in the 5 to 6 range. So let's see what they gave Mr. McCovey. They gave him a 5. Yeah, that's fair. That's a good card. I'm happy with that. I'm a big McCovey fan. This is just one of those cards, you look at this corner, it's probably why I got the 5, but I'm okay with that. 5s work. I think I told you in the beginning, I thought a lot of these were between 5s and 6s. Here's that beautiful Tony Perez. I thought this was a 6. I will tell you, though, when I look at it, sometimes I do this. There's some fading here in the back. So That could hold this thing back. This could actually be a 5, but the front is just a beautiful card. So let's see how Mr. Perez came in. Yep, and I think that's all because of the back. Because look at the front. The front is just beautiful. It's got that blue card. Big fan of this card. Big fan of Tony Perez cards. He's got 3 or 4 monster cards that I really like. Tony Oliva picked this one up. Like I said, I was walking the floor with Mitchell, White Sox fan card collector, in a Chicago card show. This, I picked this up dirt cheap, and I'm hoping it gets a 6. Ho. No, not a 6. How about an 8? That makes this pickup even that much better. That is a beautiful card. Really happy to have been able to pick that up, especially at the price I got. I want to say I paid $15 for this card. Awesome. Next up is the Frank Robinson. The Frank Robinson's a cool card. I'm thinking this is a 5, just based on the centering and the whole card itself. It came back a 6. That's even better. Yeah, I'm a big Frank Robinson fan. This isn't my favorite card of his, but it's part of the 69 set, and I love the 69 set. So I'm okay with that one. After Mr. Robinson, the McCovey All-Star card came in, and I love these All-Star cards. I think they grade them tough. I was hoping this one could squeak a 5, but I wouldn't be surprised if it was in a 4.5 also. But a 7.5. See, I had picked up a Gibson in a 4 or 4.5 that looks just like this. So that is gorgeous. Look at that. Love the coloring on these cards. Wow. That's a happy surprise there. Very happy with that one. All right, next up is the Teddy Ball Game. This is such a great card. Love this card. I was thinking a 5 to a 6. I'm hoping to see a 6 for Mr. Williams. Let's see what they gave Ted. I give him a 5. Okay, that's fair. It's a good-looking card. Good-looking card of a pissed-off Ted Williams. Really excited to have that. Anytime you can get any Ted Williams card graded in your collection, life is good. Next up was Ernie Banks, one of my favorite cards in this entire set. I would love to see a 6, but I think with the centering, I was thinking a 5 for Mr. Banks. So let's see what they gave Ernie. Holy moly. They gave him a 7. Wow. That's an awesome grade. I mean, the coloring on this card's beautiful. The centering's, a little off left to right, but that's a beauty. Love this card. That's awesome. Really excited with that grade. Next up is the first of the 2 that I bought from Dylan, our friend Double D, Dylan, when he had a Whatnot sell. This one is Don Sutton, and he gives them his grades. I mean, he gave them these grades a while ago, so but he thought it was an 8 with a stain. I wasn't sure I saw the stain, but I was thinking a 7. Let's see what they gave Mr. Sutton. They gave him a 6. Okay, that's just a cool card, though. I love this card, Dylan. Love this card. One of my favorite Don Sutton cards. Beautiful card. Awesome. Next was the Ferguson Jenkins. This is it's a high number. This is a tougher card in this set. It's a beautiful card. Hoping for a 7 here. Probably between a 6 and a 7. I think we were hoping for a 7. I thought Dylan thought it was a 7. I agreed with him. And there it is, Dylan. There's that 7. Spot on, partner. That's a beautiful card. Beautiful card. I'm excited about that. This is his 69, 70, 71 Fergies. They're all 3 of my favorite cards of his. And one of my previous submissions, I had his rookie card. So I'm a fan of Ferguson Jenkins. He was a stud when I was growing up. 2 more cards left. The Jim Palmer is up next. Picked this one up at my local LCS, local card store. I was hoping for a 7. I think it's between a 6 and a 7, but I was hoping for a 7. I thought this card was pretty sharp. And there it is. There's that 7. Yes. Yes. Really excited with this return so far. And then the last card is that Johnny Bench that I had to go back and find. It's the Johnny Bench All-Star. It's a beautiful card. Its centering's a little off, so I don't think it's as nice as the McCovey. But I was hoping that this would squeak maybe a 6. I think a 5 to a 6. Love to see a 6. Let's see what they said. 5-5, right in between. Look at the coloring on this card. Really young Johnny Bench. Totally stoked. You know, I love this set. I'm not going to, you guys know it. I just love it. And I was really pleased with this return. So let me know what you thought. Which card did you like the best? Until we talk again, I appreciate you guys watching. Stay safe. Keep collecting. Take care.